Hey there. So today we have another review. This is a beer from Humble Forager. I think this was one of the this is a breweries that recently mentioned in one of my reviews talking about like pastry sour. Anyway, Humble Forager was the brewery that I couldn't quite name. So they're being brewed, I believe, still at Oktakpai. Yeah, I believe still out of Oktakpai, out of Wanakee. Wanakee. I don't know. I think that's the pronunciation. Y'all corrected me before. This is Coastal Sunrise. I believe this is a series. This is pastry sour, apricot, orange, cinnamon, cranberry, vanilla beans, plum, brown sugar. Sounds like a hot mess, but I have faith in Humble Forger. They have been crushing it. Their tiki sours and pastry sours are some of the best fruited sours, or sort of like heavy fruited. Like um, I've had like 450 North and stuff like that. Um, they can be hit or miss, but Humble Forger has tended to impress for me. This is vegan, comes at 6%. Let's check it. Wow. So yeah, it is slushy for days. The head is ginormous. It is. I mean, it looks like it's definitely not an attractive color at all. Um, with the additions of these real fruits, it's not like colored up or with like use of Pirani syrup that has artificial colorings to it. It's just gonna be ugly. Fruit puree is just not very pretty. Baby food is not very pretty looking, right? It really just looks like oxidized beer. Um, the color of the head is completely off of what regular beer looks like. Has this like orangey, beigeish kind of hue to it. Nigel, can you get down, please? Thank you, thank you. Um, just very ugly beer, but I mean, smells like fruits. Not that fresh, right? Oh wow, really? Oh no, this is fresh. It says enjoy by like 8 months away, so I'm curious what their actual enjoy by is. But shelf stable product, right? Smells like plum, a little bit tart, stone fruit, right? Apricot. Um, yeah. I mostly get the fruitiness, maybe a little bit of cranberry. There we go, cranberries in there. Jeez, this guy's got a lot going on. Oh, weird. So this beer is not as sludgy as I would have thought. It's really not that chunky, or maybe it just like didn't pour it out well. Oh no, it is. Yeah. Um, So this one, uh, first impression wise, it's a lot messier of a beer. I find this beer is not as focused. Um, I'm not quite sure where the fruits start at. It's a melange of fruits that don't really sort of like they don't really. It's very tart of a beer. So the base beer is going to be sour. Um, the fruitiness of the pastriness, like the big chunky, like fruit characteristics. Generally, they're pretty chunky and sweet and balanced out by the base beer. I find that the the flavors here, the fruits are a little bit out of balance. Like they're not as sweet enough to stand up to the sourness of the beer. I think part of it is throwing it out of the wax. Cranberry is very sour and orange is very sour. So it's sour on top of sour, which with pastry sour you sort of want like sweet and sour. The plum is very sour too. The brown sugar maybe helps out, but I don't think so. Cinnamon's really funky in there. Apricot you sure for sure taste. Vanilla. Yeah, see the thing is orange, cranberry, plum, those are all very sour, and I think those are really throwing the beer a little bit out of balance. Tastes a little bit of the apricot sweetness. I don't really taste the impression of vanilla. Cinnamon is actually quite nice. There was a little bit of that kind of like fun kind of like tiki cocktail kind of range to it, even though this is not one of their tiki sours. The tiki sours are fantastic. A little brown sugar, a little bit of complexity of like brown sugar. So like offering a little bit of like baking brown sugar thing, but like what baked good has like orange, cranberry, brown sugar in it, right? I guess like cranberry sauce, sort of, but that's not brown sugar; it's white sugar. I don't know. Um, it's so this beer tastes fine. Um, it just doesn't like. It actually is a little bit dry and thin, which is weird. I don't know why it's so dry and thin. You know what it is? I bet passion fruit has this characteristic that I've had before, where it's an all flavor, where it's like very like what do you call it? Like drying. It's almost like tannin. I think there is a polyphenol in there that like dries it out. I find maybe here might be the plum, or no, sorry, maybe the orange is it's just like it's orange rind, and so it's like orange pith, and it's just like it's throwing the beer out of balance. So it's like sour plus sour, a little bit of sweet, and then a little too dry, and the dryness is overly dominating the beer. Um, it's fine beer. I still will try a Humble Forger, but Not something not something that blows me out of the water. Sorry, what am I saying? Blows blows me away. Blows me away. Um, I think one of the best sours I had like last year or 2 years ago was a Humble Forager. Definitely not this. It's fine. I'm gonna go with a solid 86. 86. That is Coastal Sunrise, whatever version is from Humble Forager. Let me know what you think. Recommend some other Humble Forager beers for me because I will definitely check them out again. Until next time, cheers later.